while now, I have been thinking about going vegan. Like me, I never thought those words would ever come out of my mouth, honestly speaking. But you know what? I really actually want to do it, but I just don't think I'm capable. That sounds so pathetic, right? I want to do it, but I don't know if I'm capable. Look, right. Okay, so I'm being real here, okay? Like, for me personally, I don't think I could do it, but I have such a keen interest in doing it. So I wouldn't want to say, oh yeah, I'm going vegan, because I'd probably cave in at some point. So I would like to say that I'm like trying to go semi-vegan, whatever that means, so semi-vegan. So what I want to do is, I'm obviously being more aware of like the meats and stuff that I'm eating, but at the same time, I'm not going to be eating them like I normally do. So I definitely have like awareness now. I've been actually doing it for about a month now, where I've been like, okay, I'm going to pass on the meat. So I haven't been eating as much meat. I've definitely cut down, that's for sure. Why do I want to do this semi-vegan thing? I don't know. It's just been one of these things that just recently been playing on my mind quite a lot. But it's really tough because, you know, if you're growing up and you're in an African household, like meat is your staple. Like, I don't think I ever came across an African family that didn't eat meat. Like, meat is your staple. And so for me, trying to break out of that is so hard, because I'm like, so if I don't eat meat, what am I going to eat now? Or what am I going to cook? Like, I'm like completely lost. I just don't know what would happen. I feel like I'm going to go to like a size 0. I mean, I'm already quite small, but I feel like my weight is going to drop down to a size 0, because if I'm not eating meat, what am I eating? You know, like, you know, our staple dish, you know, for most African households is like rice and stew with some type of meat. So I feel like taking out the meat, now I've cut down my options. So instead I can't have like chicken stew, beef stew, you know, those things. So you're just going to be having just stew. You know, even cooking stew without meat for me is weird. I've never like really done that, but I have been doing that. So if I'm doing like rice and stew, I'll just not put any meat in it. So it's just plain stew, and then we'll have like veg. But it's been interesting. The funny thing is, Caris, my daughter, she has been doing it even longer than me. Like, she just went through a phase where she was just like the thought of eating meat for her just made her feel sick. Like, she just didn't want to do it. Like, especially if she eats something and she feels like a texture that she feels a bit icky about, then that's it for her. She shut off. She's not having it. So she did it with beef first, and she's kind of like, she was then started doing it with chicken. Like, I think for about a good month, she hasn't had any type of meat. She's just not interested. Like, if you cook it, she's like, nah, it's okay. I'll make noodles or something like that. She just won't. She's not interested. But if you do like beans, like red beans or something like that, she'll eat that as long as there's no meat. She's just got no interest. But I'm just like, I don't know what else I would eat if I don't eat meat. Like, I feel like maybe I'll be dead if I don't eat meat. Like, what do I do? And I'm not that adventurous when it comes to vegetables, because my zone of eating is quite small. I am the fussiest eater, that you will ever see in your whole life, and I don't deny it. Like, I really don't. There's things that I just don't eat. There's things that I've probably never even tasted in my life, just because perhaps the smell of it may put me off, or just the thought of it, I'm just like that. I've always been that way. I've always been a very, very fussy eater. And it's hard. When you're a fussy eater, it's very, very hard. It's not like, oh, you wake up and say, oh, you know, I want to be a fussy eater. I just don't feel like I don't want to eat that. It's not like that. You're just a fussy eater. Like, I mean, let's put it this way. I can understand why some people have eating disorders. I don't have an eating disorder, by the way, I'm not saying. But I can understand why, because sometimes there's things that I will eat, and if I eat it in excess, I feel like throwing up afterwards. Like, why did I do that? Or if I've been too desperate, like I've waited so long to eat, and then I eat something, and then I'm like, oh no, I feel like I've abused my body. Like, if I've maybe gone and eaten, I don't know, KFC chicken or something like that, I feel like I've abused my body. I just don't want to feel like that, and I just feel like it's meat doing that. And also another thing is that I feel that the things that they're doing to these animals these days, man, you can't trust anybody, you know, seriously. They'll be injecting cows, they've been doing all kinds of things just to make them grow quicker. I mean, if you do that to the cow and then I'm consuming that cow, what is that then going to do to my body? You know, so it just, all these things just make me think, like, I just think you have to be so careful. That's one of the reasons that we stopped in the house just drinking cow's milk, because I just feel like, nah, there's something in there that's just not good for us, and I feel like we shouldn't be venturing into such territory. So if we're gonna have milk, I prefer to do like oats milk or something like that, which I feel like is much healthier. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. Maybe you need to give me some suggestions of what do we eat, because growing up in an African household, mate, meat is your staple, and if you're not eating meat, you're not eating, basically. You know. So what do you have? Like, I feel like eating even groundnut soup with rice balls, like, it's just not going to be as enjoyable if the meat is not there. But I'm honestly stuck, and I can say, like, for the last month I've been really stuck on even what to cook in the house, because I just don't actually know what to do. So I've done like rice and stews, I've done pasta, and I've just taken the meat out. But I feel like there should be more to this. I mean, people go full-time vegan, vegetarian. Like, how do they do it? I'm not saying, in fact, I'm not even trying to say vegan. I'm just trying to say vegetarian, because I still eat eggs. I don't eat eggs that much, but I eat eggs contained in stuff. So, like, I'll eat cake. Eggs are contained in cake most of the time. I'll eat other things. Occasionally, I will eat egg, but it's very rare. Again, I get freaked out by eggs sometimes. I have to, if I'm going to eat egg, I have to be the one who has cooked it, because I'm kind of weird like that. Yeah, that's just what makes me me, right? So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, what do I eat if I'm not eating meat? I don't know. What do you guys eat? Because in our household, you can have banku and okra, but there's meat in there. You can have your stews, as I've already said, but there's meat in there. Even if I want to cook lasagna, there's meat in there. If I want to make meat pie, it's meat again. I don't know how to actually go about substituting the meat for something else, or what I can substitute it for. And because I'm not that adventurous, and my food space is like this size, I actually don't know what to do. And so when it gets to dinner time, I'm just like, what do I do? What do I do? Okay, I can do jollof rice with plantain and some like salad or something, but it still feels like something's missing, and it's really hard. So I'm at a loss. I'm really at a loss. Perhaps you guys have some ideas that I could try out, because as I said, I don't want to say that, oh yeah, I'm definitely going full-time vegan, because boy, you might catch me outside one day, yeah, and I'm eating a piece of chicken, and you know what I mean, I don't want to have to explain myself. I just want to have the freedom to choose. I'm a lot more aware of what I'm putting into my body, but I just want to have the freedom to choose. And I think if I am going to eat some type of meat, it's most likely going to be chicken over beef, because beef, for me, when you eat beef, you know, it stays in your body for a number of days before it actually comes out, and I feel like that can't be a good thing, right? If I eat something like that, I want it to go in and come out, yeah? I don't want it to be sitting inside me for like a couple of weeks before it comes out. That just doesn't sound healthy. You know, so I don't know if this change is coming because I'm getting older, or if it's just more awareness, or what it is. I don't know, but it's just, I don't know, it's just something that's just, it's almost like someone just picked me out of a crowd one day and said, yeah, let's do it to her. I don't know, I just don't feel the same way about me anymore. And I'm at a loss. I don't know. Are you guys, what do you guys do? Are you vegetarian? Are you vegan? Would you ever do it? Tell me, help me. Because I'm completely stuck. What do I do? What do I do? Anyway, that's enough ranting for me, I think. Any helpful suggestions I'd appreciate a lot in the comment section. And just bear in mind, we're in Ghana, Africa here. And so, you know, like, meat is everywhere, man. You can't turn the corner without seeing meat. So what do you do? But anyway, yeah. If you haven't already subscribed, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button for me and the notification bell. And don't forget to like this video so more people get to see it. Until next time, I am out. No,